Hey, what's up, champions? I'm Dr. Arjun, certified fitness coach and nutrition expert, and today, we're diving into a question I get asked every single day. Bro, if I just eat eggs, oats, and chicken, will I lose fat and gain muscle? Sounds simple, right? But trust me, the answer goes way deeper than just cracking an egg or grilling some chicken. Now listen, if you're someone who's been grinding in the gym but not seeing the scale move, or you're watching fitness influencers, eating boiled eggs and dry oats and wondering, should I be doing that too? Then this video is exactly what you need, because I'm going to break it down for you like I would to my own clients. No boring science lectures, no fancy diet charts, just real straight up talk that works in the real world. And stick with me till the end, because I'll share one powerful trick that can literally flip your results. In just a few weeks, most people miss this, and that's why they stay stuck. So buckle up, because we're about to clear the fog around the so-called fitness foods and find out what really works for your goals. Let me ask you something. Have you ever tried eating clean for a whole week? Like seriously? Just eggs in the morning, oats for lunch, chicken at night, and still felt like nothing's changing. No abs popping out, no strength going up, no fat burning off the belly. You're not alone. I've seen this story play out 100 times. People hit the gym hard, they skip junk food, and they stick to what they think is the fit diet. Boiled eggs, bland oats, dry grilled chicken, but they're still confused, frustrated, and stuck. Why? Because no one told them how to eat these foods and why they matter in the first place. The truth is, just eating healthy isn't enough. You can be eating clean and still doing it wrong. Timing, quantity, combination, it all matters. And sometimes, you're copying someone else's diet without realizing that your body, your lifestyle, and your metabolism are completely different. And let's be real, fitness isn't just about what's on your plate. It's about understanding your fuel. Would you ever pour diesel into a petrol car? Of course not. But that's what people do with their bodies all the time. Stick around, because in the next few minutes, I'm going to break down what makes eggs, oats, and chicken so powerful, but only if you use them the right way. Alright, let's crack open the truth about eggs. Literally, eggs are one of the most underrated superfoods in your kitchen. They're cheap, easy to make, and absolutely loaded with nutrients. But still, people ask me, Doctor, should I eat the whole egg or just the white? And my answer always makes them pause. Eat the whole damn egg. You see, the egg yolk is not your enemy, that yellow center. It's packed with essential vitamins like DAB12 and healthy fats that actually help your hormones work better, especially testosterone, which you need for muscle growth. The egg white, that's pure protein, baby. Together, they're a complete package. Now here's a quick story. One of my clients, Rohan, used to skip breakfast and complain about low energy during workouts. I got him on a simple breakfast. 3 whole eggs, scrambled with some veggies. Within 2 weeks, boom, better strength, clearer focus, and no more mid-morning crashes. But here's the catch. Eggs only help if the rest of your diet and training are in place. Think of eggs like bricks. They can build your house, but only if you have the full blueprint. Also, don't fear cholesterol. Modern science has shown that dietary cholesterol doesn't directly raise blood cholesterol in healthy people. What you should fear is skipping protein and then wondering why your muscles aren't growing. So next time you're making breakfast, don't overthink it. Crack those eggs, cook them right, and fuel your body like it deserves. Coming up next, we're talking about the most humble grain that can fuel your fat loss journey without making you feel starved. Let's talk about oats. Yeah, that plain-looking stuff most people think is boring. But guess what? Oats are one of the smartest moves you can make for both fat loss and clean energy. This little grain does way more than people give it credit for. Here's why I love oats. First of all, they're high in complex carbs, and I know, some people panic when they hear carbs. But let me tell you, carbs aren't the villain. You need them, especially the good ones, to fuel your workouts, keep your metabolism firing, and stop those crazy cravings. Oats release energy slowly, which means you stay full longer, you don't crash mid-morning, and you don't raid the fridge like a zombie at 10 p.m. A quick example, my client Sneha was struggling with emotional eating, always hungry, always tired. I had her start her day with oats, a scoop of protein, some almonds, and a few berries. In just 10 days, she was messaging me, I feel lighter, my mood's better, and I'm not craving chips anymore. Also, oats are a fiber bomb. That means they clean your gut, support digestion, and actually help burn fat by keeping your insulin levels stable. You know that bloated, heavy feeling you get after a heavy breakfast? You won't feel that with oats. Now, here's the cool part. Oats are crazy versatile. You can make them sweet or savory, blend them into smoothies, bake them into muffins, or just eat them cold overnight. They're like a blank canvas for your goals. So if you're skipping breakfast or loading up on sugar-filled cereals, it's time to make the switch. Oats are simple, but they're powerful. Next, we're moving to the king of lean gains, chicken. Alright, now let's talk about the real MVP of clean muscle-building meals, chicken. And no, I'm not talking about deep-fried buckets or butter-loaded curry. I'm talking about lean, grilled, perfectly cooked chicken that fuels your body like a machine. Chicken breast, specifically, is one of the leanest and most complete protein sources you can eat. It's low in fat, high in protein, and packed with amino acids which your muscles absolutely need to recover and grow. After a hard workout, your body is basically screaming for repair, and chicken says, "Don't worry, bro, I got you." Let me give you a quick example. My client Orif had been doing strength training for months but wasn't seeing any muscle definition. I asked about his diet. Turned out he was eating lots of veggies, but barely any protein. We added 2 servings of grilled chicken a day, and within a month, his arms were tighter, chest fuller, and he told me his recovery felt like night and day. But here's the thing, don't just eat chicken randomly. It works best when you spread your protein intake throughout the day. And don't get lazy with prep. Dry, boring chicken is why most people quit. Spice it up. Use herbs, lemon, garlic, maybe some yogurt, marinade. Fitness food should never feel like punishment. Oh, and portion control matters too. Just because chicken is healthy doesn't mean you can eat a kilo in one sitting. Keep it smart, balanced, and consistent. Bottom line, if you want lean gains without the fat, chicken should be a regular guest on your plate. It's not flashy, but it's effective. Now, how do you bring all these foods together in real life without going crazy? Alright, now let's bring it all together. Because knowing about eggs, oats, and chicken is one thing, but actually, fitting them into your real, busy, sometimes messy life. That's where the game changes. So let's break it down the way I do with my clients. Imagine you wake up late, rushing to work or college. You don't have time to cook a fancy breakfast. No problem. Boil a few eggs the night before. Throw some instant oats in a shaker with milk or water. Maybe add a banana or a scoop of peanut butter. Boom, high protein. Lunchtime, skip the greasy takeout. Cook a batch of chicken on Sunday night. Grilled or pan-cooked with basic spices. Keep it in the fridge. Pair it with some cooked oats or brown rice and some sautéed veggies. Done. It doesn't have to be boring, just needs to be ready. Dinner, go light. Maybe an egg omelet with some spinach and onions, or leftover chicken tossed into a quick salad. You're feeding your body, not punishing it. And snacks. Mix oats with yogurt and fruit, or make protein oat balls easy, tasty, and full of energy. Now here's a golden rule I teach everyone. Don't aim for perfection, aim for consistency. You don't have to eat eggs, oats, and chicken every single day, but they should show up often enough to make an impact. Make them your staples, not your stress points. The best diet isn't the fanciest one. It's the one you can stick to even on your busiest day. Let's clear the air, because when it comes to eggs, oats, and chicken, there's a lot of nonsense floating around. And if you're falling for these common myths, you might be working hard, but getting nowhere. Myth number 1, egg yolks are bad for you. We already touched on this, but let me say it again. Egg yolks do not make you fat, and they won't kill your heart unless you're eating a dozen a day with zero activity. In fact, they help with hormone balance, vitamin absorption, and muscle repair. Myth number 2, oats are just carbs, so they'll make you gain weight. Wrong. Oats are complex carbs, they digest slowly, give you stable energy, and actually help with fat loss when eaten in the right portions. What will make you gain weight? Skipping breakfast, getting hungry later, and then overeating junk. And here's a big one. Chicken is boring. Bro, only if you cook it like cardboard. There are endless ways to make chicken taste amazing, from Indian spices to Mexican grills, from wraps to rice bowls. The mistake is thinking fitness food has to be bland. That mindset is what ruins consistency. One more mistake I see all the time, trying to copy someone else's diet without knowing their routine, body type, or goals. What works for one person might totally flop for you. Bottom line, don't blindly follow. Understand, question, adapt. And speaking of understanding, remember that curiosity loop from the start. I told you I'd share one powerful tip that could change your results completely. It's coming up next. Alright, here it is, the moment I promised at the beginning. One powerful trick that can flip your results faster than any supplement or shortcut. Ready? It's the power of consistency with timing. Not just what you eat, but when you eat it. Most people eat their meals randomly. Breakfast at 11 a.m. one day, then skip it the next. Lunch at 3 p.m., dinner at midnight. But your body is a machine, it runs on rhythm. If you train it to expect clean fuel at the right time, it starts optimizing everything. Digestion, energy, recovery, even fat burning. Let's say you wake up at 7. If you feed your body eggs and oats by 8, give it chicken by noon, and a light protein-rich dinner by 7. Your body gets into a groove. Hormones like insulin and cortisol stabilize. You stop getting weird cravings. You start burning fat more efficiently. This doesn't mean you have to eat on the minute like a robot. Just aim for a rough routine. Morning fuel, midday protein, early dinner. Do this consistently for just 2 weeks, and you'll be shocked at the difference. Food isn't just nutrition, it's rhythm. Respect that rhythm, and your body will thank you in ways you didn't expect. Now, let's bring everything home. Time to wrap this up with some final advice and motivation. So here's the deal. You don't need fancy supplements, complicated diets, or magic fat burners. You just need to treat your body like an athlete does. Fuel it smart, train it right, stay consistent. Eggs, oats, and chicken aren't just fitness foods, they're tools. Tools that work when you use them with intention. Eggs build your strength from the inside out. Oats keep you steady, focused, and fueled. Chicken repairs, rebuilds, and helps you grow lean muscle like a pro. But none of it matters if you don't show up day after day, meal after meal, workout after workout. Progress isn't loud, it's silent. It happens in small choices, choosing oats over sugar, grilling chicken instead of ordering pizza, cracking those eggs instead of skipping breakfast. And here's my final message to you. Don't wait for the perfect time to start. Don't scroll through more videos hoping to find a secret shortcut. You already have the answers. They're simple and they work. Now go apply them. Train hard, eat smart, sleep well, and most importantly, believe in the process. If this helped you even a little, hit that like button. Drop a comment with your favorite meal combo. And don't forget to subscribe because we've got more real talk coming your way. Let's build the best version of you, one rep, one meal, one day at a time.